We're gonna go through a whole list of movements, like one full circuit at the end of every round. At the end of every round, we're gonna do one cardio, but I'm gonna switch up the cardio movement every time. But everything else will be the same. We'll repeat it 3 times to go through them. Anyways, here we go. Feet about shoulder width apart. We're gonna just set the posture in place. Shoulder, rib cage, hips lined up. Tip back from the hips and squeeze the glutes as you pull up. Inhale back, exhale to pull up. Couple more. And things like this are so good to practice under control because our muscles learn to activate in the right way. So let's go into a squat. Squat and then reach across. When our muscles learn to turn on with those types of movements, when we do it in the real world, just going about our day, it helps reduce injury if we keep that posture and form in place. One more time each way. Actually, maybe from here. Make sure you end up even on both sides. So reach a little rotation in the back. Legs out wide. We're going to shift right and shift left. So a little bit of an opening in the hips, also getting that nice stretch in your inner thighs. Good job. Chest is open. One more time on each side. And then we'll add that rotation. So come back over to the right knee, right leg bent, left hand on that leg, right arm up. Just take a couple breaths, trying to release the back, release the spine, bring it on down, switch to the other side. Left arm up as you twist. If it's too much to reach the arm up, you can always leave it down and just turn your shoulders. Bring that hand down, one hand on each leg. Drop the chest, tuck the tailbone, roll it up nice and slow. Let's do one more spinal roll. All right, pull it back in, pull the legs in. Let's go to a march. Nice chest open, belly button pulled in. Keep the feet marching. Let's just get a little bit of movement in the shoulders. Get that synovial fluid flowing. Hang on, Hazel's trying to ask me something. What, Hazel? Oh, nope, that's all. All right, and just a couple times with a big arm reach. Looking at your hand as you twist. Take it to a toe tap with a front arm swing. Reach out through the fingertips, reach out through the toes. A couple more, then let's go side to side. Good job. And then bring everything up behind you. Squeeze into the back, squeeze into the hamstrings. So we're going to hit a little bit of everything today with either a resistance band or dumbbells. If you only have one or the other, that's fine. Most of the movements work with either one. Let's take it to a push. And like I said, we're going to go straight through a list of exercises, 3 rounds. Little cardio at the end of each round. All right, take it back to the center and just slow down the feet just to make sure the hips are ready to go. Let's make some big circles. No, honey, I think you had enough. No more snacks. Just drink your water and go the other way. This girl's always looking for more food. No, nothing else. Just drink your water, honey. You're fine. Okay. If you're ready to go, we're going to start with the band. Oh, I kind of skipped something, but let's grab the band and we'll incorporate it. Oh yeah, I got mine out. Okay, I was gonna blend this in with our warm up and I kind of forgot till I looked at my notes. So this might not be possible for some of you, but I think it feels good to take your band and you're just gonna lift it up and let it pull apart, let it tug a little bit on your shoulders and then bring it back down. Some might only be able to lift to about here, but if you can bring it on down behind you, it gives a nice stretch across the shoulders and the chest. So we'll just throw in maybe one more. All right, good. So that should help open up the shoulders a little bit. Let's stand on the band with both feet. If you don't have a band, then you don't need anything. You're just gonna stand with your hands on your hips. We're gonna do a lateral step. So hopefully you have a little room to step twice, side to side at least, maybe more. You can have bands handles down by your side. You can anchor them to your hips, or you can even, for an added challenge, crisscross the band in front and then anchor them in place. We're going to take a few steps to one side, slight bend in the knee, slight hinge in the hips, and then back. So my mat allows me about 3 steps. So that's what I'm taking. You can go further in one direction if you want, or just take a couple steps and then go back. This should really start to heat up the glutes and outer thighs. Let's just do a couple more, or a couple more steps and then back. Then keep the band as it is. If it's crisscross, that's fine. If it's not crisscross, that's also fine. We're gonna hinge back, keeping the back long and flat. We're gonna row elbows up and release. So your band might be crisscrossed and you're pulling, diagonally, or if it's coming straight up on the outside of your legs, that should also work. You can make adjustments based on how tight you need your band, how taut you need it. Breathing, let's do 3. Release, exhale, 2. Release, and last 1. And release. Stand up nice and tall, but still keep the band where it is under your feet. Actually, I'm going to give you a couple options. If your band is not too tight, you're going to hold both ends and you're going to twist right, center, twist left, center. If you can add a little bit, you're going to punch as you twist and punch as you twist. If it's just too much, you can drop one side, give yourself a little bit of room, and just do one at a time. Yep, keep going if you found the option that works for you. Twist, exhale, twist, center, exhale, twist, center. Good, so try to contract the abs, working the obliques. You don't have to punch. You can just rotate. Let's do one more on each side, whatever it takes to end up even on both sides. All right, good. Then at this point, you're either going to hang on to the band or you're going to transition to dumbbells. We're going to work the triceps, but I'm going to give you some options. If you want to stick with the band, I won't be able to bring up both ends because my band is too tight. If you have a loose band, you might be able to bring up both ends. You would be in a forward leaning lunge. So you're going to hover over that front leg and you're going to do a tricep overhead extension right here. If that's not a good option for you, you're gonna grab 1 or 2 dumbbells and press up with your dumbbell. Keep that going. And just stay, if you're using that lunge, we're just gonna do one whole set with one leg in front, one leg in back, and we'll make sure we switch on the next one, the next round. And for the very last round, we'll do a little half and half. Good, so no matter whether you're using band or dumbbells, try to keep the biceps by the ears, punch up to a straight arm. 2 more, 1 more, and we're gonna give it a little pulse at about 90 degrees. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, nice work. Now, if you haven't already grabbed your dumbbells, we're gonna grab those now. Let me see. We need like a medium to heavy. We're gonna do a side bend right, and then we'll also do a side bend left. So just 1 dumbbell. And mine got moved, but I found it. Okay, so dumbbell on one side, feet are about shoulder width apart, or to make it harder, your feet are side by side, nice and close. Lean down, exhale up. Lean and up. Make sure you're keeping this space between your ear and shoulder, so you're not just kind of tilting the head. We want the spine, that center part of your back, to be bending. 3 more. Good job. 2. Last one. And to the other side, left hand has the dumbbell. Lean down left. Exhale, pull up. Inhale and exhale. Always returning to that tall, lengthened spine. Yep, good job, Joe. Nice, Kathy. Good, Pam. 2 more, please, on this side. And you can go a little slower if you want, if you need to on those. I would say just don't go too fast on those. Not really great for the back to go too quick. And also you lose out on that time under tension. Okay, now both dumbbells for a calf raise. Toes are pointing straight ahead, right below your hips. Roll the shoulders back. Stay up nice and tall through the torso as you lift the heels and lower. Exhale and inhale. Good job. This is our last movement, by the way, and then we'll throw in a little cardio, 45-second cardio, and then we'll repeat it. Good. Rise up and down. 2 more. Last one, but we're going to follow it up with a pulse. Keep your heels up and pulse. 3, 2, 1, and shake it out. You know how to count backwards, don't you? Hazel pops in and she goes 3, 2, 1. Okay. Set the dumbbells aside. Make sure you have room to move. Our first one is going to be a crisscross jack. So you're just going to crisscross one foot in front and also crisscross your arms, alternating your top arm. And of course, if you can do more of a true jack, like a little hop, you're welcome to do that. Otherwise, just keep it a little lower impact. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 45 seconds. Keep it moving, Hazel. Don't stop, don't slow down. Yep, crisscross those feet. Crisscross the arms. You got it. Yep, or you can be here if you're up for it. Good job, 15 seconds. So you should be really feeling those inner thighs at this point and your chest. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, rest. Grab a quick drink. If you're like me and you were wearing an extra layer, it might be time to take that off. All right, going back to the band. So lateral steps, side to side. Okay, careful. No, don't pull on this, honey. This isn't strong. That's not strong enough to hold you. Do you, hey, wait. Here, let's go like this. Okay. Okay, there you go. Whoops. I'm weaving, weaving bands together. Okay, side to side. Oh, hang on. I got a shoelace came untied. Okay, here we go. So just pull them straight up or crisscross or down by your side. However many steps across work for you and whatever space you have. I'm going to turn sideways just to show you I have a little bit of a bend in my knees and just my hips are pushing back just a little bit. We don't want to be too rigid like this, too much upright. Add those little bends. Makes a big difference in just the safety of our joints and also makes your abs work a little bit more. Good. Back. Ooh, it should be burning. Let's do a couple more. 2 more to one side and then back, or just finish it off wherever you're at. Then keep it right here. Rows for the back, hinging back. First arms are long, and then pull and release. Keep getting my words mixed up. Oh, yes, just a second. Keep going, everybody. You want to do it with us? Here you go. Step on it. Step on the band and pull. Yeah. Is that heavy? Is that hard? Long, flat spine. Keep breathing. Let's do 2 and 1. Let's pull it up and pulse it. I don't think we did that the first time, but we'll do it this time. 3, 2, 1. Excuse me, and release. Now keeping those, keeping the feet on the band, we're gonna add those twists, those rotations. Try to keep your hips and knees in place, not rotating in the hips. Rotate along the waistline. You can punch. But I know for me, after a little bit, it's a little too much on my shoulders. So once my shoulders have had enough, I'm just gonna focus on that twist. Just a second. Let me finish this, okay? Don't pull on it, don't pull on it. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay, you want to use this?
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna make me use the heavy one for triceps. If you prefer dumbbells, you can press overhead. The dumbbells for tricep overhead extension. Otherwise, switch your leg from what you had before. This is opposite of what I had before. Elbows in, grasp that one handle, or 2 if your band is long enough and not too heavy to have both ends. Just make sure your back foot is really anchoring that band down. abs in tight. 3, 2, big press. 1, then we lower it about halfway and pulse. 3, 2, 1. Carefully release that band. Sometimes that's hard, especially to take it to the side when it's a heavy band. Okay, going to oh, I missed one the first time around. Okay, so here's one that we missed, but that's okay. We'll just throw it in the second and third round. Medium to light dumbbells on each side. I'm gonna give you the option to press overhead, a shoulder press. You can leave it out if you want. Mostly we're focusing on a lunge. You could also hold onto a chair for your lunge. Oops. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, let me clear space. I kind of thought that first time around, it was a little shorter than what I originally planned. Okay, so let's start with dumbbells at your shoulder if you choose, or hold on to a chair. We're gonna alternate the lunge. Right leg back, step it in. Left leg back, step it in. If you want, as you come to the front, same arms, same legs, press up. Or, did the band break? Or you can do both arms. Let me see, are you okay? You hurt your band? Oh, we had a band completely break. Well, yep. Are you okay, honey? So here, or one arm, or you're just focusing on the lunge. Okay, let's do one more on each leg. And you might be on a different one than me. That's okay, since I had to pause. Okay, good job. Let's go to those side bends. I'm going to grab a slightly heavier weight for that. Dumbbell on the right side, lean right. Exhale, come up. Feet slightly wider, tends to be a little bit easier. It gives you a wider base of support. Feet closer. Increases that bend just a little bit, makes it a little harder. 2 more. Last one. And let's go to the other side. I'll have to look back at the video. Did you guys see her when she fell from that band? Maybe not. Maybe it happened so quick. Oh, she's just a little monkey. Got to be swinging around, jumping around. Let's do 3, 2, last one. All right, good. Now with both dumbbells for calf raises, feet can point straight ahead, or if you want a slightly different variation, keep your heels under your hips, but just slightly turn the toes out, and we will lift and lower. So you're still popping the hips, or just popping your body straight up. Try to not let ankles roll in or out, which can be a little bit harder to control when your toes are out. So only do this version if you know that your ankles and calves are strong enough to manage that. Let's do 3 and 2. Check in with your posture, nice and tall. Last one, and then we'll bring it up to pulse. 3, 2, 1, and shake that out. Okay, our next cardio is just going to be a hamstring curl with a bicep curl. We're going to keep an alternating pattern going for a little while, and then we're going to do a single, double type of a pattern. We might be at different paces, so Don't fret that too much if you're not right with me. 3, 2, 1, here we go. It's a curl. Curl. Good job. Right, left. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna go single, single, double right, single, single, double left, single, single, double, single, single, double. Good, keep that going. Left, right, oh boy, left, right, left. This could be very hazardous. Oh, we're almost there. 2, 1, rest. Good work, ladies. Grab a quick drink. And of course, anytime in the workout, if you need to stop and grab a sip of water, always feel free to do that. Last time through, back to the top. Okay, honey, you've got to stop hooking my feet so we can do this last round. You don't want to trip mommy, right? Right? Okay, hands at the hips or down by your side or crisscross. Side step. And back. Just think about lengthening upwards along your spine. Chest open. Slight hinge back. Good job. Outer thighs, outer glutes, working hard. Keep the breath flowing. Good job. Use whatever space you have. Okay, I'm going to take it down to just 2 more each direction. Feel free to finish it out however it makes sense for where you're at. Okay, and don't hit. What are you doing? Okay, rows, targeting the back. Hinge back at the hips. Long spine, elbows pull up and release. Exhale, pull and release. Oh, I've been taken prisoner. So you're looking out at the floor about 4 or 5 feet in front of you. You tied me up. Oh man, what am I gonna do? Good, a couple more. Good, Pam, good, Kathy. Let's bring it back up and give it a little squeeze inward and upward with the elbows. 3, 2, 1, rest. Keep these bands here if it works for your twisting side to side. Okay, I'm gonna unhook this. Thank you. So holding the bands here. Hopefully you have enough tension to feel that resistance as you rotate. Hips and knees are fairly stationary as best you can. Little extra if you push and punch with your arm. Good, let's do 4, 3, twist away from the band. Last one, and rest. Good job. Okay, so this last, this one with your triceps, if you are doing the lunge and you want to switch your front leg, just do a quick switcheroo. Let's see, let's do 10. Let's try to do 10 total. So 5 with each leg, 1 in front, just to keep things balanced. So press, or you could be doing tricep overhead extensions with your dumbbells. 4, 5. I'm gonna just, oh, careful. I'm gonna try to just switch my feet real quick. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. If you can add that little pulse at the end. 3, 2, 1. and carefully release. Ooh, it's that pulse that's really the big kicker. Okay, lunges. Here, do you want my band? You can have it. Alternating right and then left rear lunge. I was also going to give you the option. Front lunges are harder, but they can also be harmful to your knees. Not that they're bad, there's nothing wrong with them, but if you do have any injuries with your knees, this can be much. But if you want to up your challenge, lunge forward instead of lunging back. I'll just lunge back if I can do it without. Okay, watch out, honey. Mommy's lunging back. I'm gonna trip her. And then, oops, if you want to press either with one at a time or two. And it might be a little bit of a coordination challenge. As you lunge back, watch out, sweetie. As you lunge back, make sure you're lining up shoulder, rib cage, hips with that back knee. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. All right, good. Going into those side bends, if you'd like to increase your weight, you can. I'm going to mix it up and start on my left side. You can start either side. Down. Ooh, those lunges got me breathing heavy. Heart rate's up. So open and then squeeze it in on this right side as you pull up. 3, 2, and 1. Good, other side. Oh, I better check the time. Okay, I think we can squeak out these last few. We're just about done. We just got to do calf raises and our final cardio. Any guesses what the final cardio is? Saving the best for last. Let's do 2 more. Last one. All right, calf raises. Have a dumbbell on each side. Shoulders back, chest open, abs drawn in. If you want to point toes inward for another variation, you're welcome to give that a try. I'm just slightly turning my toes in. Not big, but even a small, slightly different angle can help work a different portion of the calves. Good job. Keep that posture tall and strong, stable. Helps with balance too. If you find that you get wobbly on calf raises, think about lifting up nice and tall. Let's do 2. Last 1. And of course, pulse it out. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, nice. Set that down. If you need a drink, feel free to grab a quick sip. We're finishing it off with burpees. Just as a refresher, with the chart, let me show you level 1. So a little bit easier. You're going to start seated in the chair. Reach toes out. Step the feet in. Step up or hop up. And then back to the seated position. You are absolutely welcome to drop all the way to the floor or hands on the chair, hands down, feet back, feet in and up. And of course, with the feet stepping, you can hop both feet back at the same time or step quick, right, left. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I will do a little mixture of each burpee. So big finish here. Give it all you got. Stay strong. Find a pace that's just outside your comfort zone. Elevating the heart rate. It should not feel easy peasy. 12 seconds. Good, keep that going. If you're stepping your feet, try to alternate which foot is leading and rest. Sorry, I did not give you a countdown. I was not really watching the clock. All right. So before we get into our full cool down and stretch, just light, easy movement, calming the breath, calming the heart rate. One or two more deep breaths. Nice job, ladies. Right foot in front, left foot back. Knee is bent in front, straight in back, pressing into your heel. Yeah, I'm still breathing heavy, so I'm just going to give it a second. And whenever you feel up to it, because it can constrict your lungs a little bit, lean over to the side, look up past your hand, and down to the floor, past your shoulder. Facing the front, come back up, lower your left arm. Left foot comes in, toes up on the right, hinge back at the hips. Once you feel that stretch, circle the wrist, reverse, excuse me. And let's open and close the hand, the fingers. Rising up, place that right foot on the floor. Left foot in the hand, if you can reach that far. If that's a little too much, grab the back of your shoe or a pant leg, or toe stays connected to the floor. Pull that knee under. Good. Release that foot, release that leg. Cross it in front, either keeping it at the ankle or just above the knee. And you're sitting the hips back, trying to get a stretch in this left glute. Carefully ease that foot down. You can hover that above the floor to circle the ankle. And reverse. And just point and flex. Good, you can set that left foot down, switch to the other side. Now the left foot is in front, right foot back, left knee bent, back leg is straight if you can. Try to push back through the back of your knee. And then lift up through the front to open up this hip flexor. Really get those calves lengthened, stretch them out. We did a lot of calf raises today. And yeah, if you're ready for that side bend, looking up and down. When you're ready, facing the front to come back to the center, bring the right foot in, left foot up, left toes up. Once you feel that stretch, add the right arm, circle the wrist, and reverse. Open wide, close them in tight. Open wide, close them in tight. One last time. Wiggle those fingers, standing on your left foot. Whatever variety of quadricep stretch works for you, grab a hold. And then just emphasize that stretch in the quads by maybe a slight pelvis push forward, just a little, or sometimes just standing up taller and sending your knee down helps lengthen those muscles. Release that right foot, crisscross it in front of the left ankle or up above the knee. Good. Reach the tailbone back, long flat back. Sink it down. Sink the tailbone and release. Coming back up. Let's hover that foot to circle the ankle and reverse. And a little pointing and flexing. All right, let's do a forward fold. You can hold onto your chair if that feels better, if that feels safer. Lengthen down the spine, or if you're comfortable, let your hands come all the way down to the floor. If you'd like, you can shake out the head yes and no. Again, yes and no. And then if your hands are down, you can just tuck the tailbone, roll up along the spine. If your hands are on the chair, you can slowly walk the feet in and roll yourself up. All right, good. A little bit for the upper body. Arms out wide, fingertips back. Good job. And then turn the palms down, lower the arms. Bring them up, turn them back, pat yourself on the back, get a stretch into the triceps. If you would like, gentle pull on an elbow, one at a time, or you can keep it in front. Good job. Whenever you're ready, from hands on the back, arms up, palms reach forward. Let's keep swinging them up behind us. Just slightly stretching the chest and the front of the shoulders. So we're not hinging forward in an effort to get the arms further up. The point is to just get that stretch across the front of the chest and shoulders. And then release. 2 big shoulder rolls back. Reverse. Take them up, back, and down. Leave them right there. Drop the head to the right. A breath or two, and then up and over to the other side. Breathing steadily. Head up, chin down to the chest with a tall back. Inhale, lift your head as you exhale. A few deep breaths. You can take the feet out wide if you like. Inhale through the nose. Great job today, ladies. All right. Good to see you all too. Feel free to unmute if you have comments or.
Thank you.
Yeah, great. Thanks so much.
All right,
Hey,
nice.
good to see you.
Good to see everybody.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye. See you Friday.
Great.